If you have a leaking bathtub, the problem could be a rotted floor joist underneath. This problem can affect the entire rafters or just a portion of the structure. If you are able to spot a rotten floor joist, it's time to repair it. The first step is to remove the tub and check its foundation. A solid floor is necessary to access the harmed jibs. Once you have found the rotten floor joist, you can repair it using a reciprocating saw and a wood-cutting blade. Once you've found the rotten pillar, cut the joist vertically near both ends. Use a 16-inch nail bar to pry the upper edge downward to remove any screws or nails that are holding the joist in place. If you notice a rotten floor joist, you can fix it by removing the tub and repairing it with a new one. This is particularly useful for freestanding tubs that are easy to replace. However, if your tub is fitted, you need to get rid of the rotten floor joist before you can fix it. While this task is not an easy one, you can test for rotten floor or rip by getting into the bathtub and sliding around. Make sure that the apron is level and you have a good idea of how far the joist is extending. The next step is to repair the rotten floor joist. In some cases, you can repair a freestanding bathtub by putting a faucet and drain in it. But if you have a fitted bathtub, you should fix the problem using construction adhesive. While it's not always easy to notice the water damage under a bathtub, it's easy to spot if you're hopping or sliding in the tub. To avoid moving the bathtub, you should check it for misalignment or water leakage. Once you've checked for a rotten floor joist, you can repair the bathtub using a faucet and a drain. A fitted bathtub can be repaired by simply applying construction adhesive. Without a faucet, you'll need to replace the joists beneath it. If you have a freestanding tub, you can check it for a rotten floor nut by hopping in or sliding the tub. The next step is to repair the subfloor. A rotten floor joist under a bathtub can cause the subfloor to rot. A rotten floor joist will require the removal of the bathtub. Afterwards, you'll need to install a new subfloor. It will take time to replace the joists because the underlying material may expand and contract. You can repair the weakened floor joist by cutting through the bathroom's floor covering. Before tearing up the floor covering, you should remove all baseboards under the affected areas. In case the joists are severely rotted, you should consider hiring a professional plumber to fix the problem. Depending on the severity of the damage, you may need to hire a plumber or a contractor. The rotted floor joist under the bathtub can be dangerous to your health, so you should take the time to repair it. Luckily, there are several ways to fix the problem, including removing the bathtub. You can also remove the subfloor to repair the rotten floor joists under a bathtub. If you're unable to remove the floor, you can simply replace the faulty joists. Once you've found the rotten floor joist, you'll need to determine if it's structurally sound. In the case of a rotten floor joist under a bathtub, you need to replace it. You can do this yourself or hire a professional to do it for you. The key is to locate the rotted floor jacks and identify which approach will be more cost-effective. Getting a contractor to replace a rotten floor joist under a bathtub isn't an easy task, but you can do it yourself. A rotten floor joist under encases a bathtub, and if the floor tiling is cracked, it can be dangerous. Fortunately, the rotten floor joists under a bathtub are not expensive. You may have to hire a construction company to do the work for you, but the process is not difficult if you're skilled.